Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Jason. I'm hanging out with Trenton behind the camera. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, today's episode is going to be a good one. Today we're talking about VOSTEED knife. We got 3 of them on the table to look at. These are going to be the first 3 models that we're going to be offering at our store. So if you're watching this right now, these models are available for purchase. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be the Raccoon, which is going to be this model right here. It's going to have the green micarta scales, the black wash 14C 28N blade material. You can see that it does have the crossbar lock, and it also has the thumb studs for blade deployment. It is a through design, and you can see, if I can get a shot of it there, you can see that the liners are skeletonized to lose some weight, although it still does have a decent weight to the knife. It's got a semi deep carry pocket clip, and it is reversible, so tip up left or right carry. And it does also offer the matching backspacer. So I will link all of these knives underneath the models, pricing, and I will also link these in the description box. So for all of you that are not local to us, if you want to check these out, you can use the links down in the description to jump over and check out online availability, pricing, and all of the details on each one of these models. Along with purchasing this knife, you can see that there's an array of things that come with it. This is the actual box. It's a actual tin box that the knife will come in, and once you open this up, it's got a little clip there, so you've got a tin. Once you open that up, you'll have this soft case that the knife will be in, and then it's got that removable, if I can get a shot of that for you, there you go. It's got that removable patch right there. And then once you open that up, there's a whole array of stuff that's going to be underneath that. You've got a sticker that comes with that. This one's the Raccoon. You've also got another patch that comes in there, VOSTEED patch. And it does have both of the, if I can get that to focus on there. So you can see it does have both the hook and the loop, so you can stick that to whatever you want. Soft cleaning cloth, branded VOSTEED cleaning cloth right there. And then on this one, since it does have the crossbar lock, it actually has an extra set of springs in there for that, so that's pretty cool. And then you've got some paperwork that comes in there with it. It's got a bunch of information. So pretty standard stuff. So this one is the Raccoon, and out of all the ones on the table, this is probably going to be my favorite knife. I'm really leaning towards this one. I like the ergonomics of the handle on that one. I like the way it feels in the hand. But we'll go ahead and look at these other ones, and you guys can, let us know down in the comments which one you like the best out of all 3 of these. The next one is actually going to be a liner lock, and it's going to be the Nightshade. So all these have the same handle material, the green micarta handle material, black stone wash on the blade, but on this blade and the next one that we're looking at, the blade material is going to change to Nitro V. So you can see that it is a liner lock. You can see that there is still some skeleton. It did skeletonize those liners to lose some weight. You can see the through construction there, the barrel standoffs there in the back. Now, this knife right here is only going to be right hand carry tip up. It's not going to give you that left hand carry capability. Liner lock with the hole in the blade for deployment. And you can see that they've added that pivot ring as well, which is a nice touch, gives you some contrast there. Now I will say that for me, the hole in the blade, if it was round, it would be a little bit easier for me. You can still do it. It just sometimes, if you get your finger in there a little too deep, it wants to catch because of how the hole is actually like oblong. It's not round. So, but it works great for just slow rolling the blade. So if you just want to put your thumb on there and just, I mean, it works perfect for that. But yeah, this one is the Nightshade. And I do like, I didn't mention on the other one, but I do like that they have the design there on the pocket clip. And I like the hole in the pocket clip as well. I think that looks nice. And this one does have the lanyard hole as well. And you know, the ergonomics on this handle are good as well. But you can see that when you grab this, because of the way the blade is, kind of points down there, but you do have a lot of belly here, so it might be great for specific type of cutting tasks. I'm not sure, but for me, the blade shape just doesn't really appeal to me. I can appreciate it, but it's not really my style. But overall, just a really nice design. And also I did want to mention that on you can see where my finger is right there, that on both sides they have the milling on the actual scales, which is nice. So they've got that on both sides. But overall, just a really neat looking knife. So the next one we're going to look at is going to be the Corsair. It's going to be this one here, another crossbar lock knife. Good looking knife, a little bit smaller on the handle design. But this one, as far as the blade material is concerned, this one will have the Nitro V blade steel. And you can see it has the same type of design on the pivot there with that ring. You can also see that on the front scale there that you will have the option of moving the pocket clip over to the front. Same thing with the liners. Those are going to be skeletonized, so it's going to lose a little weight, but they've still got a nice feel to them. They're not ultra light, so it just feels good. Got a little bit of milling in the handle there to give it some texture, give it a little bit of design. You can see it's got a nice sharpening tool there on the blade as well. And just like the Raccoon, you've got the crossbar lock, and then you've also got the thumb studs for deployment. But for me, this one, the handle where the actual jimping is up here, if you were to really have to grab on the knife like that, for my thumb to fit here comfortably, it's pushing the knife a little bit further into my hand, and it's not really giving me much I don't have as a good like on this Raccoon, I'm getting a better purchase on the handle than on this one here, just because of the way this narrows and drops down. Whereas on this one, it's got a larger, almost right here, it's just got a larger area to grab onto. So this one just feels right, even using that jimping up here on the top. So for me in my hand, I've got I guess like a larger size hand. This knife just feels right. If you've got a medium or smaller size hand, then this Corsair might be the right knife for you guys. But again, with all of these knives, you're gonna get the cleaning cloths in there. You're gonna get the patches with each of those. And then they do come with their own specific stickers. This one has the Nightshade right there. And then this one will be the Corsair, which this one's pretty cool. It's got a ship on there. Oh, and then I did want to mention also on this one, which I thought was pretty cool. So on the Corsair, it is an open design with that single barrel standoff back there, but you do get the option of adding the micarta backspacer in there. So it comes in the bag, see that there, and you've got, if I can get it to focus and not focus on me, that would be great. Okay, so you've got all of the pieces in there that you can use to change that out and add the backspacer if you'd like. So these are the 3 models that we're gonna have available at the store. Wanted to give all of you just a quick look at these. I don't know how many of you have seen these models before, if any of these have been on your radar or not. If you're local and you want to check them out, if you want to come into the store, physically get your hands on them, check them out, you can Google us. We are in maps. You can get the store hours and the directions to the store. Like I said, for all of you other guys out there that are watching this, I will leave the links and you can use those. As we've mentioned before in all of our other videos, we're not sponsored by anybody. We don't get anything for you guys using the links. We just solely put them there so that you can get the information that you need. So if you like one of these knives, you can get all the details and make sure that it's the right knife for you. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. I know it's kind of short, but that's all we had for you this week. So for all of you guys that are every week are coming back and watching all of our episodes, we really appreciate you. For all of our subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support. We can't thank you enough. All right, guys, until the next one, you know the deal. Let's make sure to keep those tips up.